Next for Media Watch with Simon Harding. Good evening, Simon.
Hi, Delano.
And I guess you're starting off across the channel with Brexit saga seems to be reigning supreme.
Yeah, you guessed right, Delano. It's social media and the internet's gone in absolute meltdown since Theresa May's third vote on the Brexit deal was rejected. I'd like to start us off with this cartoon, just very simply depicting the situation there, Theresa May in an unending loop with the sign Brexit, which really encapsulates, I think, the mood of everyone.
It's like a hamster's wheel.
Absolutely. One that just never stops. And I think this tweet from this Twitter user, Brexit chaos continues. Very simple, 3 words, succinct to the point. But once again, it really grabs the atmosphere surrounding Brexit at the moment and the fact that people are really tired about what's going on. I thought this was quite a funny little graphic. Chances of Brexit turning out well: in blue, none, and in yellow, none, but in yellow. So again, people poking fun at the whole process, it must be said, Delano. This Lee Rowley is a Conservative Member of Parliament who said that she voted Leave and is dedicated to seeing it through. Today I was asked to agree an unchanged and flawed deal, which I profoundly believe to be bad for my country. I will not be bludgeoned into doing so. The Brexit fight continues, but the deal should be dropped. Let's just leave, he says. And so you kind of get the feeling that, they are gearing up for this hard Brexit on April the 12th, which is that deadline.
2 weeks away, yeah.
2 weeks away. And this was actually a statement released by the European Commission on the proceedings today in Parliament. And you can see this highlighted section here at the bottom, which says a no-deal scenario on 12th of April is now a likely scenario. So also the EU really getting ready and gearing up for this no deal. But the underlying factor that you can find on the internet is people are just, they're really looking at it, laughing at the whole process. This sort of user, for example, saying they rejected no deal, rejected no Brexit, rejected common market, rejected customs union, rejected all May's deals, and rejected Labour's deal. And he's saying, how is Theresa May, still going, still standing? This cartoon is quite a funny one, actually. You see the plain Brexit and Theresa May boarding up the doors. Everyone's aboard. It's actually from a few months ago, but it's been resurfacing today because I think, again, it really encapsulates
except for her, because she's going to deliver on Brexit and probably lose a job. We'll see. But I mean,
she said she's going to stand down.
Exactly. She offered herself up for sacrifice, even though she did that. Her deal didn't pass. So it's a mess.
it continues to be a mess, absolutely.
Switching gears next, Simon, you're going to talk about a German rock band who's created a stir for a music clip.
Yes, it's the group Rammstein, who's a German hard rock group, and they've released their new album is coming out in May, and they've released a single which is called Deutschland, which is basically a 6-minute music video, Delano, which kind of skims through the history of Germany. But in that video, it features a very provocative clip of the band wearing concentration camp, disguised as Jews, and also other members of the band disguised as Nazis, and people have been really reacting badly to that. Some people, I should say. You can see this is the scene. These are the members of the band. This is also a band member here. Now, it must be said, this is a small portion of the music video in a larger video talking about, the history of Germany. Emmanuel Nasser, who's Israel's foreign ministry spokesman, said using the Holocaust for advertisement purposes is shameful and uncalled for, and we join the many voices calling for its immediate removal. Now, I must say that a lot of the voices on the internet that I've seen, and you can see here, this is the actual video on YouTube, but you have to confirm your age because there is some provocative and shocking footage in there, but you can see it's already over 8 million views in less than 48 hours, so it's really gone fast. But people are mostly viewing it as a journey through German history, and honestly, I don't see the big scandal here, says this Twitter user. Sure, it's dark, provocative, and cruel, but that was almost every song in their past. Rammstein is a very provocative band. They try and, provoke their listeners with imagery, with the lyrics. In fact, the lyrics of this Deutschland song, very simplistic, but it's more on the fact of calling, what happened to Germany, we're ashamed of you, we love you. It really goes through the motions in terms of their imperialistic ambitions, at the turn of the 20th century, and so on. This Twitter user saying the new song Deutschland is magnificent, but the video is going to wind a lot of people up, which is what Rammstein do best, a scathing look at Germany's history through visuals and music. The Independent, also Rammstein accused of crossing a line with Holocaust imagery in a new video. But then again, the German Deutsche Welle saying Rammstein video furore, far-right clickbait or anti-fascist art. And when you look at that video, Delano, you do really realise it is a work of art. It's one of the most fascinating and enthralling music videos I've ever seen. It's fantastic the way they put it together. And of course, you have this very shocking scene, which you look at it with shock, but I guess that's what the band wanted
they've
to do.
clearly succeeded in
Absolutely.
getting the more people to listen, to take a look at this video, because now they have 8 million views, and I've never heard of this band, and now we're talking about it. Thank you very much for that, Simon. Simon Harding there with Media Watch.